On September 6th, I uploaded a video titled My Survivor Story, the truth about Ty Kingsberry, aka Justin Butterfly. And in that video, I talked about my experience with her, from her overall shitty behavior as a person and friend, to her sexually harassing and assaulting me, as well as assaulting 4 other people that I know of. After about a month of the video being on YouTube, I noticed that it was taken down out of nowhere. Now, I found that odd because I'm a small channel, so I don't have much of an audience, and many other people have made videos detailing their own experiences with these topics, even calling out the person or persons involved. But when I checked my messages, it all made sense. Ty became aware of the video, and I'm assuming that she reported it and most likely had other people report it too. She also messaged me saying, multiple people have been sending me screenshots of you talking shit about me and a YouTube video. Get therapy like the rest of us, you truly need it. 3 years ago, I literally tried to reach out to you about what happened. You ignored me. I tried to take accountability for the stuff that I did wrong, and you ignored me. Take accountability of what you did wrong to Matt, blank, and blank before you ever try to spread lies again. If you keep harassing me, I will involve the courts on this for you constantly harassing me. Okay. And there's a few things to unpack about this. First is her clear lack of accountability, which reminds me of the situation involving SS Sniper Wolf and Jack's Films. If you don't know, SS Sniper Wolf doxed Jack's Films by going to his house and posting it on her social media to her near 5 million followers. Once she got called out on it, she deleted her posts and went on to act like she was the victim. She even deleted 2 Omegle videos exposing her predatory behavior. One of her asking 2 minor boys to twerk for her.
I'll type it.
She said can you do that?
Come on.
Ooh, for real?
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah, let's go. Come on. No, come on, let's do it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's f***ing awesome. Yeah. Let's get the little guy, too. I wanted to see the little guy.
The other of an underage girl flashing her breasts.
Oh, 16, I'm 15. Oh, you're just like a year older than me. That's pretty cool. Damn, tell me why she looked 30. Yeah, can you hear me now? Want to show each other? Sure. Yeah, I'll show you my B. Oops. You first. I'm shy. Oh, damn, you work at Hooters too? Damn, you got enough money at Hooters to like get fake titties. I didn't know they pay that good. You seem way too excited to show me. Yeah, I was about to say it's fake like you. You motherfucker.
The parallels are pretty much the same. I called Ty out on her behavior, from her inappropriate response to the unexpected death of my cousin and her making it about her, to her constant sexual harassment such as asking for nudes despite me declining. Especially her touching and grabbing my genitals and ass without consent, along with assaulting 4 other people, including my wife and ex-girlfriend. Instead of addressing these and taking accountability, she instead took measures to hide evidence by getting my video removed, and she brushed past them, acting like she's the victim here, saying that I'm harassing her. She even said she tried reaching out to me 3 years ago to take responsibility for her actions, but I ignored her and to stop spreading lies. But who's the real liar here? If you look at the last 2 messages she sent, not once did she ever reach out to me to take accountability. Because when I last talked to her in 2020, when I mentioned her going on Facebook Live talking shit about me behind my back in 2019, and what she said when my cousin died, she never addressed any of it and instead tried to throw it back at me, saying I need to take accountability for what I did. And what exactly is it that I did? Well, according to Ty, I used our friends Matt and Kenny for a threesome when they were dating because I wanted to only sleep with Matt. Now, for context, Matt is female to male trans and Kenny is a gay male, as I mentioned in the previous video. But if you look here, you can clearly see that I was the one asked for the threesome. And here, you can see that I explained to Kenny that I can't sleep with someone in a relationship without their partner being involved, even if they have permission. And I do that as a way so that the partner doesn't use it against them in case they end up regretting giving their partner permission to sleep with another person. The next person she claims I wronged, who I'll call E for this scenario, was interested in dating me and I her. But I was dealing with my own mental health and legal issues because of my late ex-girlfriend and wasn't in a good place to date anyone. Both Ty and E knew this, and E said she'd wait, especially if the court situation went south. But a couple days later, I saw on Facebook that E was in a relationship, and that made me think that she wasn't serious about waiting. So I silently withdrew myself. And when the legal issues were dropped and I felt ready to date again, I never said anything to Ty or E. Soon after, my ex that Ty groped without consent asked me out and I accepted, which Ty and E took offense to. But E and I talked about it in 2020 and have been great ever since. The last person that she claims that I had wronged, who I'll call Y for this scenario, is a friend from high school who I've slept with multiple times in the past before she met her wife. What Ty claims happened is I took advantage of Y at Ty's house, which is blatantly false. The three of us were hanging out and drinking. When I took them to Ty's house, we all had a moment where they were taking turns making out with me while the other went down on me. It wasn't anyone's idea, it just happened. At one point, Y and I were feeling kind of frisky, but she didn't feel comfortable having sex with Ty there, which was completely understandable. So we dropped it, and I went home to return my mother's car, and so that they could work on their cosplay and drag costumes. And if I took advantage of Y, why would she still be talking to me and wanting to hang out 4 years later? I personally know that I would cut ties with someone who took advantage of me, just like I did with a friend who forced himself on me back in 2018. When Ty tried to confront me on these three things, I immediately countered everything just as I did in the previous video and just as I'm doing in this video, which she just brushed off because she knew she was wrong but wouldn't admit it. And what's really ironic about this whole thing is that each of the people involved all have cut Ty out of their lives, citing different reasons such as her toxic behavior, her using her identity as a trans woman as a shield to get away with her actions, and all around just being a two-faced friend. Ty, you are a horrible fucking liar. Not once did you ever reach out to me 3 years ago to take accountability for your actions, and the only message from you that I had ignored was the last one you sent to me in 2020. That conversation was you talking about calling family members to notify them about a recent death in the family, COVID, saying anyone, myself included, deserved to get COVID and die if they so much as went for a walk during quarantine, and me confronting you on your past actions. You never messaged me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, or even texted my number. And my number is very easy to remember, especially since I've had the same number since 2005. If you had reached out to me, we wouldn't be here and I would have never made that video. Hell, I would have deleted the original video that I made back in 2019. Hell, even my former best friend reached out to me in 2020 wanting to meet up to talk and see if we could rekindle our friendship after our falling out in 2017. I know I'm no saint in this situation, but at least I'm mature enough to address and take responsibility for my mistakes when confronted with them. Instead of facing the truth, you tried to conceal evidence to hide like the coward you are. You've never taken accountability for your actions, and I doubt that you ever will. The proof is right there in the pudding.